Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome, fans, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. They'll see Los Angeles taking on Salt Lake City. You look at Salt Lake City. Scratching out a home win tonight will be absolutely critical for them, trailing 2-1 in the series.
Yeah, and the goal is to win tonight. Make it a best-of-3 series. They already know they're going to have to get one on the road, which is going to be tough enough. But if they can get this one, then they've got a shot.
Yeah, they really do, and the task at hand is where their focus has to be. They can't be thinking about down the road, on the road. They got to take care of business right here, because anything less than 100% focus and intensity, and they'll be done.
Offensive rebound. Jose Barrera hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Jordan with it. He's picked up by Jordan.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early, because that can get you cooked.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
In the corner, it's Jordan. Traps in the tray. Jordan's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the foul called on Perez. That's his first foul. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Whitehead. Again, Salt Lake City.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Jordan. Again, Los Angeles.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Magician. Pass to Whitehead. There's a screen. Inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside, Jordan. Here's Big Dog. Back to Jordan. Pocket 6. Fires top of the key. Here's Big Dog. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Timeout.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Here's Jordan. 7 points in the game. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Outside, Jordan. Takes it inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for L.A. Pass to Shaves. Bangs home. On the trifecta. Shays has got 5.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Los Angeles leading by 4. And 3 from Jordan. Whitehead with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's good from long range. Whitehead's got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. Mercy, mercy me.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Shays can't hit. Salt Lake City trails by 5. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. The fadeaway. Shays can't hit.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Kept alive.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Shoots. Jordan with the bucket. He's got 12.
Boy, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Jordan right side. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan with the ball. 12 points for him. Here he goes. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Started. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And here's Jordan outside. It's hauled in by Big Dog.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Salt Lake City trails by 9. And a wide open look for Jordan. Drains the three-pointer.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break. But for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Spins. Ukocha. There's Jackson with the 3. Connects from three-point range.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Magician. Nothing on the board.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
It's good. Shays has got 7.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Outside, Jordan hits the three-point bomb. Jordan's got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They set the pick. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on an 18-7 run. Out left to the wing. There's the steal. Unloads. Again, Los Angeles.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jackson misses.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
They set the pick. Here's Jordan. And it's good from the elbow. Jordan's got 21.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now. Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
To the paint. Shot's good by Big Dog. Big Dog's got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Prez way outside. Rebound by Salt Lake City. Here's Magician. Here's Whitehead. That's no basket. His third miss in 8 tries. Los Angeles leading by 14. .43 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
Here's Jordan. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
And the basket is good. 23 points for Jordan.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And it's in there.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Los Angeles on top, up by 16. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Big Dog. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Big Dog's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Los Angeles. Down low. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. No good from outside. Here's Jordan. Good. Nice job down low. Jordan's got 8 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Freak. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And the advantage he has is obvious. It's clear. I mean, just taking what the defense gives him there.
Count the basket. And that's now 6 points for DJ.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Freak. Rebound by Salt Lake City.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop. Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And here we go. Jordan down to the hoop.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Here's Corbin, still without a basket. Pass to Big Dog, and stolen by DJ. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Los Angeles making a switch here. Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's Freak. And it's Magician with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Got a hand on it. Here's Akacha. Pass to Batista. Pass breaks, Salt Lake City. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here's Freak. Trying his luck from deep. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good from Freak. Salt Lake City trails by 11. Jordan outside. Here's Jose Barea.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen. Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Los Angeles leading by 9. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Freak. 6 points for him. Big Dog. 6 on the shot clock. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. To the inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Beautiful play design, well diagrammed. Anytime you get a dunk off an inbounds play, you know your strategy is on point.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Akacha. Rebound by Salt Lake City. Here's Magician. Trains it from beyond the arc. Magician's got 5.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Los Angeles now. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Jordan. Los Angeles with another miss. Salt Lake City trails by 6. Takes a 3. And again, it's Salt Lake City from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Back to Jackson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Intercepted. Pass to DJ. Here's Magician. He's got 8. Takes a shot at the elbow. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Shot's good by Whitehead. Whitehead's got the game tied up here for Salt Lake City.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Big Dog. And stolen by DJ. To the middle. Here's Big Daddy. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Salt Lake City.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
He's perfect from the line this time. Los Angeles trails by 4. Outside for Jackson. Can they get it? Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jackson's got 6.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Batista beyond the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They are heating up, percolating here in the second quarter, letting it fly from distance.
The baseline J. Good on the jump shot. Now that's 17 points for Jordan.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Here's Jordan. Good.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Baseline jumper. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Jackson down low. Here's Big Dog. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
McGregor, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
For Salt Lake City, they've gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. And that one misses. Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Freak. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
.143 left to play here in the half. Pass to Whitehead. It's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jump.
In the corner, it's Freak. Nifty move. Outside for Jackson. Here's Shades. A 3-ball. That shot off.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
From the baseline. Rebound by Salt Lake City.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
To the left side wing. Here's Kay. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 4-point Salt Lake City lead.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And the shot goes in. Big Dogs got 12.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Kay. Here's Whitehead. He's got 19. Pass to Magician. And again, it's Salt Lake City from deep.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Salt Lake City leads by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles, trailing by 5. Jacks up a 3. Second chance effort. Here's Big Dog. Cool hands, grabs the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Big Dog. Off target at the rim.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Again, Salt Lake City.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Jordan. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
The ball goes to Los Angeles.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Pass break, Salt Lake City. Here's Big Daddy. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Stolen by Jackson. For the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got 9.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Shades. Here's Jordan. Count that one. Jordan's got 31.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
Count it, good.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and That's why they're ahead.
Inside. Here's Big Daddy. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime.
Timeout,
They're
timeout.
patiently looking for good shots.
Salt Lake City calls timeout. Salt Lake City making a change here.
Jordan.
Salt Lake City with the ball. Jordan outside. Tries the spin move. It's picked off. Here's Jordan. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Assisted by
And now just a 5-point Salt Lake City lead. Whitehead lets it go from deep. Jordan can't get it to go. Here's Los Angeles now. Right side Jackson. It's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. DJ's got it. Here's Big Daddy. Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Timeout, timeout.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Salt Lake City calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Magician. He's got 11. Score the bucket. He's made 9 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up. You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. A 2-point game. With the drive. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Pass to Batista. Now, here is Jordan. 6 to shoot. A baseline J. And it's DJ with the rebound. Salt Lake City with the ball. They lead by 1. Good D by Jordan. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Jordan on the wing. 11 feet away. Jackson looking it over from past the arc. Here's Big Daddy. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
On the free throw, no good. Pass to Whitehead. Salt Lake City moving the ball around. Magician's shot is good. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach. It's great to watch as a fan. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit. Boy, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Spins to the rack. He takes it up and lays it in. Whitehead's got 24 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Here's Magician. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Jordan. Jackson has the open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And that's 15 points for Prez.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Down low. Here's Big Dog. It's tipped.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Cool Hands. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Now Jordan. He has 40. Jackson from long range. Here's Big Dog. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
Shots good by Whitehead.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
With the step back. Pass to Freak. Rebound by Salt Lake City.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
And it's time for an injury report.
Well, guys, I had a minute to catch up with Salt Lake City's head athletic trainer. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. If he has to miss a lot of time, it would be a really tough blow, since his team is right in the middle of this playoff run, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Here's Whitehead. And they get it back. Pass to Magician. He takes it in. Here's Cool Hands. Shot clock at 2. Whitehead's shot is off. .43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Peacock. Off target from three-point range. Salt Lake City trails by 3. For the tie. Shots good by Whitehead. Whitehead's got 32 points in the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Jordan. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Jordan's got 42 in the game.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Substitution on the court.
16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Whitehead. He's got 32. Here's Magician. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 2. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Salt Lake City trailing by 2. And here's Jordan outside. Hits it from three-point range. Jordan's got 20.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
There's Jackson with the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. And Los Angeles leads by 2.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Here's Jordan. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter. And here's Los Angeles. Pass to Jackson. Here's Akacha. Pocket 6. Again, Los Angeles.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
First team foul. Jordan, 2 shots.
Take a break.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
And the foul called on EJ. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jackson with it. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. And it's DJ with the rebound. Here's Salt Lake City. And here's Jordan outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now here's Freak. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Swiped away. Pass break, Salt Lake City. Good on the bucket. Now that's 17 points for Magician. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Salt Lake City.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And with an update to the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During that break, Coach Darvin Ham talked to his team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. To the wing on the left. 4 on the clock. From the arc. Rebound by Salt Lake City. Here's Big Daddy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
2 shots. Foul.
Number 69.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Los Angeles trails by 5. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Shot to stop the run. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking the back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense. And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Here's Akacha, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Jordan, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. In the corner, it's Freak. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now just a 1-point Salt Lake City lead. Here's Whitehead.
Los Angeles foul. Batista. Fifth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2. Whitehead.
No good on the free throw.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
Good on the second free throw.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Out to the right wing. Outside Jackson. Here's Akacha, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And it's a tie ball game.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
And that one, good.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Pass to Freak. Back to Jackson. He lobs it up.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here's Magician. The three-pointer, no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
So they take the lead. And that's 21 points for Preds.
You know, he knocked down a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence through the roof.
Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
Tipped away. Here's Akacha. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know, having that much of a height advantage, best chance to beat yourself on the highlight reel. An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
And that one misses. And Jordan has it in the corner. Off target with his 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Pass the Magician. Here's Cool Hands. And down it goes, jamming that one home. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Jordan can't get it to go. Salt Lake City with the ball. Here's Kay, and he dunks it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, That's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
And the foul called on Prez. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. And the first one drops. That one misses.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Jordan, that's for two. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Timeout.
Jordan's
Timeout.
got 46 points.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Salt Lake City with the ball. Here's Magician. And once again off the mark by Salt Lake City. Jordan looking around. Jackson in the corner. Fires the three. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. And now it's a three-point Los Angeles lead.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Big Dog. Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Jordan with the bounce pass. Here's Shays. Rebound by Salt Lake City.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Jordan way outside. Here's Big Dog. No basket for the seventh time in 15 attempts this game. Pass break, Salt Lake City. Right-hand shot is off. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Shays can't hit. And so Whitehead will bring it up for Salt Lake City. They trail by 3.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Here's Shays. Here's Big Dog. Off with the layup. Another steal. It counts.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Magician. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shoots from the elbow. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
That was a big one. You can hear it.
Timeout.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
Salt Lake City calls timeout. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Here's Whitehead. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. This one for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points. And the foul called on DJ. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. That's good by Whitehead. And so they foul intentionally.
Number 16. Second personal foul. Jason Powell.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Number 35.
And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Off the inbound pass. And so Los Angeles takes the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over.